He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Arkansas's offense comes on the field first today. This is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kurt.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Crosses the 25. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. First down here for this offense. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's in the clear. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Razorbacks have first and 10 here. Quarterback keeps the football. First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And it's a bunch formation. Looking to pass. It's Green. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it second and medium. And he drops back in the gun. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. It right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Mustangs offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, they provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Handoff from the shotgun. Trucks through the defender. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. The Mustangs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Third down, out of the shotgun. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Offense facing a second and 10. Big throw caught on the left side. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short for the 7th play of the drive. It's Jennings. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. Let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
The Mustangs will send the punt team onto the field. Punt will bounce and go out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wide end. Oh, what a grab! Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. And the single back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. That ball snagged for a completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Anthony. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that short completion. They'll run it here. He's got the 1st and still going. They finally make the tackle, then he gets all the way to the 14. And the Razorbacks lining up here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The shotgun running play call. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Razorbacks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking downfield. It's Jennings. Grabbed by the receiver. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. And the Mustangs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. They got him down out near the 40. 2nd down after that previous play.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get...
Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. The ball is caught. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. On the run here. Let's it go. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll use the ground game here. Slams right into the wall. They've got him for a loss. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Catch made by the tight end. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. An inside give now from the shotgun. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback dropping back. With sure hands, it's Anthony. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? And the Razorbacks are on the move here. This is becoming a productive drive. A first down at the 47. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for a man deep in the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
The Razorbacks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Anytime you see a defense sit back and cover 2, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of, so you drive that throw. Otherwise, you're going to see results like this, which are an interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Back to pass. It's Jennings. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. And the Mustangs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Looking for a gap. It's Carden. That run moves the ball across the 35. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the ball. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. What a catch! Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The Mustangs will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. They're going to run it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral it for no gain. 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Picks up the course, looking for more. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Takes the handoff. It's Green. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Dropping back. It's Green. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for his 6 points.
And we'll set up for the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's forced out at the 10. Not what they were looking for. Bad field position to start the drive. The drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Here comes the handoff. He finds some space. They tackle him about the 14. And the Mustangs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. McGann is good enough for a 1st down near the 38. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. The Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back to pass. It's Jennings. That's caught. It's Maryland. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a 1st down at the 47.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. With the catch, it's Knight. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. And the Mustangs are in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Maryland. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Looking for some space. It's Harden. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Can he get there on the ground? And the defense smothers him for no gain. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Green. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Back to throw. It's Green. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Running back with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. It's caught. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So it's Arkansas in front. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. On the ground, it's Green. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And the Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. And they'll give it to the back. Has the first down and more. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Mustangs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Play action here on first down. A deep shot to the right. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, SMU.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. kickoff will be returned. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone. The Mustangs offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Grab down the middle. It's Maryland. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Looking to throw. It's Jennings. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Brought down at the 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line. And the Mustangs will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Hit as he released it. And the pass is knocked away in the end zone. A touchdown saving play. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The field goal is good.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Hill.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in his game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Razorbacks will have to punt this one away. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch! They bring it down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Mustangs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He's running out of time here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And the Mustangs begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
QB decides to keep it here, fighting him off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Running play called on 3rd and short. The Mustangs are going to keep this drive rolling. The guys up front line up. It's first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Has it back to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. This offense is still clicking.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Now the all-important extra point. Make the extra point and go up 6. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So 2nd and 7 at a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. To throw, it's Green. Short throw complete to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Razorbacks will line up to kick it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
And the Mustangs will crank up the tempo. And they pick up the first on the ground. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. Punt team ready to move it away. And they've got the returner corralled. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Passes the 40. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Dropping back, it's Green. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before first down marker. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Wants to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38. The Razorbacks pick up enough yardage for a first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a quarterback keeper. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Can he make it to the marker? Now playing more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. And the Razorbacks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion of a big tight end. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Grab down the middle. It's Anthony. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Very efficient on 3rd down, and now it's 1st down and goal. He hands it to the back. They finally corral him at the 1. 2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Entertaining first half here. So with playoff pressure third, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Extra point puts him in front by 1. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Scanning the field. It's Jennings. Oh, they can't bring him down. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Trying to find room. It's Harden. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. The Mustangs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Mustangs bring their punt team onto the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here's the first play of the drive now, the beginning of the 41. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Razorbacks will line up to boot it away. That's his 4th punt already today. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quick throw caught over the middle. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Boy, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
No huddle now for the offense. To the air, it's Jennings. Catch made on the right side. Stop right there at the line. No gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Maryland. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. The Mustangs pick up enough to get a first down there. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Looking to chuck it again. Moves out of the pocket. Cannot escape the pass rush there. Brought down for a short loss.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. They get him to the ground, heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the marker. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Looking to kick kicker. Defense.
Cannot make contact with a kicker like that. Costly special teams penalty gets the offense back on the field. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. To the air, it's Jennings. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, SMU. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved out in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
The extra point makes the lead 6. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Green. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. The sure hands. It's Hill.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
They keep him off balance with a run. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Off the RPO, caught to the right. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain. And the Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. Ball fielded near the 35. And the return is brought down by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Handoff to the back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. It's third down for the offense. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. The Mustangs will line up on 1st and 10. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? The shotgun handoff here. And he will be stopped for no gain. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Dropping back, it's Jennings. The quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Caught behind the line. It's Hudson. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. He knocks it through with confidence.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Trying to get the throw off. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring out the 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Gets loose.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
With the catch, it's Anthony. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Looking to throw. It's Green. Makes a quick grab. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
The Razorbacks will kick this deep to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. They'll tackle him at the 27. And the Mustangs looking to run some tempo here.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Hudson. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Maryland. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And then set it down after that completion.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Grab behind the line. It's Knight. And he's brought down, but they move backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Quarterback pulls the ball to keeper. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Mustangs will bring their punt team on the field now. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Green. Snags the good throw. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense has got it. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do. They're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Quick throw out left, complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Will hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Hit just as he throws the ball. And it's caught. Touchdown, Mustangs. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. We'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. To throw, it's Green. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down. And the Razorbacks with 1st and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Razorbacks offense is on the move now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. It's a keeper. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. And the Razorbacks will have to kick it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the punt will go out of bounds, seeking the returner out of play. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. And the Mustangs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. And the receiver's got it. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Tight end goes in motion. Ball handed to the running back. Oh, look at the quick cut. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to the next round of the postseason.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Gang set, there's 2nd down. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Ball handed off. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So out comes the field goal team from a long way out there, putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 16 off that miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least. 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. The back's got it. Chance to get free. Ball down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback still with the football. And the defense smothers him for no gain. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Green. Looking right, this one caught. He's in the clear. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Razorbacks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll try the ground game here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Deep shot toward the end zone. Has his incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a 1st down. So the pass interference in the end zone will cost the defense 15 yards and move the offense closer now into scoring position. Here's the handoff. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Now to try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. To throw, it's Jennings. The pocket breaking down. Extending the play now. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run. Mustangs will come to the line to run the hurry up. Quick throw caught on the left side. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a first down. And the Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Carden. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Hudson. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. On third down, he drops to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. Here he goes. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play. The Mustangs moving quickly down the field here.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really
Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Looking to pass. It's Green. Gets made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. The receiver grabs it. Breaking free at the 35. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Razorbacks line up with a first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. He bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On the ground, it's Harden. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Back to throw. It's Jennings. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Mustangs will have to kick this away. That's already his fifth punt of the game. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Across the 40. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They keep him guessing with a run. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback keeps it here. Breaks it in the clear. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. That's up first snap in the red zone on this drive. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. Looking downfield, it's Green. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? He got it. The field goal's good. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Snap. Hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That game moves the ball out near the 25. And the Mustangs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On third down, it's a handoff. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Mustangs will send their punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And he takes it around the 20. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. An important second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Green. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback keeps the football. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And the Razorbacks will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On first down, it's play action. That's reeled in. It's Maryland. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Blocked with the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Cooper. Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for the first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Man, how do you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Back to pass. It's Green. Caught over the middle. It's Hill.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Jones.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good rec.
He's in the clear. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. So Arkansas has the lead here. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. They'll run it from the gun. Good enough for first down yardage. The Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Hill. He tests the middle, but gets stopped. That one goes nowhere. Here's the second down play. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They're going to run it here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Dropping back, it's Green. Bringing pressure. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the Razorbacks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll give it to the back. Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. A play action looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll try to run for the first down. Enough for a first and goal now at the 3. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. First and goal, handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. QB decides to keep it here. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. And the field goal game coming on the field now. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. And it's good right down the middle. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Mustangs come to the line to run the hurry up. Back to pass. It's Jennings. Receiver makes the catch. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of the first down. And the Mustangs will bring their punt team onto the field. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the completion made. Tackled, but first down. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's brought down out at the 46. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry.
Well, as an offensive coordinator, it's not just about the execution that you're thinking about. You got to be thinking about this clock. So is it worth running the football, maybe not picking up the first down, but keeping that clock moving? And if you're going to throw the ball, it better be a high percentage throw to keep the receiver in bounds.
The Razorbacks churn out another first down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Razorbacks line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back to throw. It's Green. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. Here we go. Third down. Close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Mustangs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's a shotgun run call. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Jennings. Short completion to the tight end. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them.
They trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Looking to throw here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
And the Mustangs will send the punt team onto the field. See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner will be brought down. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, escapes the tackle. Looking to scramble. He's got the first and still going. Now here he goes. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. This defense is hanging tough, and they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Razorbacks. This offense really clicking.
Boy, as a quarterback, you get down in this area of the field, you love having a big target to be able to throw the football to. Defense is expecting to run. You put the ball up in the air and let the big tight end come down with a touchdown.
Planning up to try the extra point. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the runner takes off to his right. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The Mustangs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big game. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. To throw, it's Jennings. Defense is coming after him. Swarmed by the pass rush. The sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And it's taken right around the 35. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. It's a quarterback keeper. Breaks into the clear. Running through the tackle. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Play action here on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Jones. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pass caught. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. 1st down to the 27. The Razorbacks will have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand. He's in the clear. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now. And the Razorbacks looking to cash in the red zone. Dropping back. It's Green. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Cooper. Good enough for the first down to the 37. The Mustangs come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it to the left side for a big gain. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Throwing for his running back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football game. Touchdown, SMU. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far. And the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Try here for the extra point. And it's up and good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Spins away from defenders. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 1st down here for this offense. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Here he goes. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Arkansas.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters. And that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
And they'll set up with a PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Screen to the receiver in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Knight. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. And he spikes it to stop the clock. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the right side. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. And the Mustangs will come to the line and crank up the tempo. And now they'll just clock it. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. He's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. The Mustangs have first and 10 here. And now they'll just clock it to freeze the time. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. To the air. It's Jennings. Pressure is coming. And he scores! Touchdown, Mustangs! That's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And there's the point after. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Good move, soldier. Go. 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 Good day. Come on, up. Good, up. Good, up. Cookie! Good day, boy. Good day, man. Good little boy. Okay. MP. Why MP to the beat? I love you.
Oh boy.
Let's do it.
And then you push this and all the hair comes off.
Oh, shit. Feet up. Feet up. Get a room. You know, it's your son. You're nasty. Yeah. You move. Move with that. I'll fucking shoot you. Move. Yeah. 이렇게.